Quick video on how to remove a stuck oil filter. So this is for extreme situations when you've tried everything else and you're just crushing the housing, you can't get it off, and you're just at your wit's end. So what you're gonna need is a punch, something like this, or like this. Probably a pair of needle nose pliers will come in quite handy. And a hammer. So on the inside of all your regular oil filters, whether it's a automotive or a motorcycle, you got this ring in here with all these holes. And then on the inside, there's a filter element, and you can see the inside of that ring. So once you're at that point and you're at your wit's end and you cannot get this thing to budge, go ahead and just get a punch, puncture a hole in the side of this housing, use your needle nose pliers to tear that back and get in there and get the filter element out of the way to where you can see that this metal portion, flange, whatever it is, with all the holes in it. And once you can see that, then you can take a punch like this and find one of these holes and get it into that hole. And obviously make sure you're going the correct direction, lefty loosey, righty tighty, and orient yourself in the correct position that you're going to be loosening the filter. And as long as you're really careful to get this right in that hole, so it's not bouncing around or anything, you're not going to damage the threads, because they're far enough away that you won't damage the threads on your vehicle. And you're also not going to really be in danger of damaging the mating surface to the seal. But you want to be under control. You don't need a huge amount of force, just a little bit. And you might have to pop on this thing 100 times or more before it starts to move. You might have to go for several minutes and then take a break, but don't get discouraged. Don't fret. Just keep at it, and eventually it's going to move just a little bit. You're going to get that little, if it's mounted right here, you're going to get that little break and torque, and it's going to move just a touch. And then usually you can pop it a few more times, get it moving around before and then you'll be able to get your hand on it and unscrew it by hand. Just be really careful of all this jagged metal that you've created. And again, it's kind of an extreme measure to take to get your oil filter off, but it will work. And like I say, all you really need is a pair of needle nose pliers, like a nice punch like this, and a hammer, and you can get it off of there. All right, I hope this helps somebody out there.